time, guys, for race number 2 here at Twinex. What? Hey guys, this is Dylan, and we're here at the Phoenix International Raceway, or also known as Twinex Racing, or well, Twinex in general is what I like to call it. But we're here for race 2. Dollar General 200 is about to begin, and we had a wild Daytona, and now we're heading over to the desert here in Phoenix, Arizona. If I can talk, blah. I'll get that out of the way quickly. But long road trip for these drivers from Daytona Beach all the way over here to Phoenix, and we'll see how they do. Should be an interesting race. The new reconfiguration for the first time, I believe, in my Nationwide series. I don't think last season we ran on the new one where the backstretch, the dog leg, you actually can drive on the apron and all that. So it's actually the first time for these drivers in these cars to be on this racetrack, even though the Cups were here, the Cup drivers. But we'll see how it goes today. We have 32 laps today, and coincidentally, the poster today is car number 32. That is Barney Ward in the Duraline colors this week. I just realized it's Dollar General sponsored, but oh well, he's not driving it this week. But he is on the pole today. He finished, what did he finish? He finished 5th last week at Daytona. He almost had a shot at the win, just did not have the help he needed, and he got split. But Barney is definitely looking for a win here. He won in the Mountain Race Series last season in race number 2 at Phoenix, his only win. So maybe he can try to win here again, just this time in the Mopar Nationwide Series. Outside of him is the 21. That is Austin Ogo, the rookie. He starts 2nd. Row 2 has Eric Burden in the 22 and Randy Carpenter in the 30. Row 3 has a couple of Roush teammates, and I got a newer Best Buy car, so it looks better. Michael Causey in the 17 and the 16 of Charles Jackson. Row 4 has Aaron Williams and Xavier Livingston. See, I'm still messing up. And round out your top 10 is a couple of Toyotas, Aaron Reed and Daniel Voiles. In last week's winner, Luke Walker, don't know where he's starting. He's starting about 20th, I would say, roughly. Actually, I don't know. He's further than that. But he's mid-pack. We'll see how it goes. But 32 laps around here, and we'll see how the racing goes. Should be a good one. We'll get ready for the command to get everybody going and all that.
Just like I told these boys in the meeting, we don't need anything over the top today. We got a good race car, we got a good driver, we got a good pit crew. All we got to do is just everybody carry their weight. We'll be just fine at the end of this thing. 10-4.
Here goes the field. Nobody's having problems. So here's your look at your starting lineup as they're really zigzagging. But here's your lineup for today's Dollar General 200. There's your look at today's starting grid here for the Dollar General 200 for race number 2 of the season. As we wait for the pace car to head down pit road, there probably will be some wrecks. Don't know when or where, but we'll find out as the race begins here. The Dollar General 200 is about to go green. There's the green flag. We are racing here at Twinex. Barney Ward trying to hurry and clear Austin. Oh, no. We got problems. Eric Burden and Randy Carpenter just got together with Austin Ogo. I don't know if the caution's out. Oh, the caution is out. Cars spacing up back here. Xavier Livingston looks like he has some damage. Wow, they're trying to go 4 wide. Are you kidding me? Whoa. Drivers are antsy on the first lap. And oh, Anthony Curry just got turned by Xavier Livingston. Daniel Voiles is around. Carnage on the front straightaway. Cody Lamas, Zohar Miner together. Calm down, jeez. Oh, Steven Gonzalez in the Pennzoil car this week got in trouble again. This is 2 races to start the season. That one car has been in a wreck. He cannot be happy in that car right now. I can imagine he is very upset right now. Mike Becker in the new colors this week, he's involved again. He's finished dead last week. There's Luke Walker, last week's winner. I don't think he has damage. Austin Ogo has damage. There's Randy Carpenter, Eric Burden spun. And Rhett Yates again. Another bad break for a couple of the DEI cars. The one in the 15 both with problems again. Barney Ward's probably just happy he didn't get hooked into the wall like Eric Burden did. He was so close on the verge of doing that, but that didn't take long. We're under caution on lap 1. And we're going to go back and check the replay now and see what exactly happened. Alright, this is the initial start. Eric Burden is on the back bumper of Barney Ward. He actually tries to make it 3 wide. Barney does leave the bottom open. He goes in there. He gets no help from the 17. Eric Burden just slides up into the 30 and they hook. Collects the 21 of Austin Ogo. I think the caution didn't go out originally when this happened. Nobody else wrecked. Oh, there's Rhett Yates. He avoids. Okay, they continue on. Randy Carpenter and Austin Ogo drop back. The caution is out at this point, but look at this racing. Look at this. Honestly, I don't know what was going on. These guys are 3x3 back here. Wow. Guess they're really taking advantage of the racing groove. Trying to figure out the initial contact. I believe right there Cody Lama is going to get into it. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, Anthony McCurry. Oh, 18 car. Aaron Reed shoved Anthony McCurry up into Xavier Livingston. That's why they wreck. Everybody starts to avoid. Daniel Voyles gets hooked into him. Cody Lamas goes down to Zohar Mutton. They spin back here. Cars try to avoid. Avoid. Steven Gonzalez. Oh, Rhett Yates ran in the back of his own teammate, Steven Gonzalez. Let's take another look at that. Rhett Yates is way behind this. Trying to figure out what happened up here with Mike Becker and them. They're slowing up. Mike Becker's on the brakes. He's on the brake. Steven Gonzalez is trying to follow him through. The 82 of Chris Dollarton stopped because there's a car right in front of him. Xavier Livingston. Oh, and that's where they start bunting into each other. And then Steven already had enough damage to the front of his car. And then Rhett Yates decides just to go plow. I don't know what that was about. That's going to end his day. Wow. But everybody else looked like they got through. Wow, that was an interesting scenario to start the race. Rhett Yates, Steven Gonzalez, Mike Becker, and others' days might be done for the day. Don't know for sure. We'll have to come back after the break and check that out. Barney Ward's your race leader here as we go take a commercial break here in the Dollar General 200. Alright guys, we are back and update the field. Rhett Yates, Steven Gonzalez, Cody Lamas, and Anthony McCurry are out of the race. Eric Burden, Randy Carpenter, and a couple of the others, Austin Ogo, continued on from their wrecks. We'll do a top 10 rundown before we go back to green. Barney Ward, your pole is still the race leader. Michael Cosby is second. Aaron Williams is third. Charles Jackson's fourth. Aaron Reed fifth. Seth Cole is up to sixth. Michael Norman seventh. Jack Richards eighth. Joshua Osborne is ninth. And Rohit Vaderview is in 10th. And then there's the last winner we had here on the old configuration last fall. The last driver to win on the old configuration was Trent Dunham. Finally picked up that win. He's in 11th. He might be a factor by the end of this race. He knows how to win here. As the green flag is back out, Barney Ward got a great jump on Michael Cosby, who did not get going. Aaron Williams are over the back bumper of him. It's going to cost him second. I think now that they're single file, the racing should be a lot calmer. Maybe not. Oh, Aaron Reed off the front bumper of Seth Cole, and he's okay. Great save by the Z-Line Toyota right there. Joe Gibbs Racing, that was a great save. I don't know how they didn't wreck. And now we got teammates racing side by side. Aaron Williams slided up right in front. That was a slide job and a half, and the yellow back out. Oh. Well, now they gotta make sure these guys don't wreck before then. Ooh, Williams and Kazi. And it's last week's pole sitter, Cole Daly. Oh. Cole Daly definitely had something happen. A lot of damage. Randy Carpenter's there. And Eric Burden's in another wreck. Those cars already involved in wrecks had problems again. Oh, and Luke Walker, last week's winner, has damage. A lot of damage to that one main financial, and I cannot talk today, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. I had these days a lot where I can't talk. Mike Becker, I think, already had damage. Chris Dollarton, he had damage too. Never mind. I don't know what these guys are doing. Why is Aaron Williams back here? Why is Williams back here? Did he wreck? I don't know what happened there. Something happened between the 17 and the 33. I really don't know why Aaron Williams is back here. We'll find out what happened to Williams. But we're under caution for the second time today. Jack Richards, he has some damage. So something else did happen. We'll follow up on that. As Barney Ward still your race leader, here is the replay about what just happened to bring out the second caution of the day. Alright, this is toward the back. This is back in 23rd spot. Cole Daly is just back here running. And Richard Johnson just runs into Cole, but he just hooks him. Wow. Richard Johnson just turns the 9 car around. I don't know what that was about. Dalley's going to back it in the wall. Danny Wells, I don't know how he got through that. Oh, there's a wreck right there. Luke Walker out of piece there. There's Randy Carpenter. Eric Burton plows the back of the 2 car, Luke Walker, but something happened to Ricky Hawk and Joshua Mudd. Well, not teammates, but and Liam Ervig. Wow. When alter egos collide for the 3 car. They're all checking up. Jack Rasmussen does a great job avoiding that hefty car. Ricky Hawk's going to end up hooking the 3 right here, who is sponsoring Dollar General today. Which reminds you, Liam Ervig says, go to Dollar General today. They have great deals, and I just screwed up that promo. Anyway, he's going to slide. Joshua Mudd runs in the back of the 7. There's the 22 plowing into the back of the 2. Daniel Hummel did a great job in that 60 car avoiding. Great job by him. He's trying to have a good run this week as well. A couple of times he's run good. He's shown some great signs so far this season of being good. But it looks like Ervig, Hawk, and Mudd, I think they're all okay, but Eric Burton looks like his day's done, the Discount Tires Challenger. Randy Carpenter has a lot of damage, and so does last week's winner, the 2, Luke Walker, out of RCR. He might be done for the day as well. And something else happened up here before I forget, to Aaron Williams. I don't know what happened. These 2, him and Kazi, second place. I think Williams gets hurt. Caution's out. Trying to figure out what happens. Does he get hooked by the 17? Oh, Charles Jackson came up in front of him. Wow, what are you doing, Charles? Driving like he does an NTG. Jack Richards gets hit by Trent Dunham, causes a stack up. So that's what happened. So Williams trying to just stay in line. Charles Jackson just cut across him and his teammate Michael Kazi. Don't know what that was about. But hopefully they get that situated where everybody's back where they're supposed to be. But I don't know what Charles Jackson was doing right there. He needs some EcoBoost, I guess, to think about that. That was terrible. Anyway, we'll be back for the restart as Barney Ward, still your race leader. Alright guys, welcome back again. As we get ready for the restart, we're going to have a slap car on the inside. That is Barney Ward's teammate, Randy Carpenter. He's going to be on the inside. He's a lap down. Cole Dalley and Eric Burton are dropped out of the race. They are done. Aaron Williams did get back up to second place. There you see him right there in the Armor Chevrolet. There's Michael Kazi, Charles Jackson, Aaron Reed's now up to 5th. Michael Norman's worked his way up to 6th in the Tax Slayer Chevrolet. Seth Cole 7th, Jack Richards is 8th, Joshua Osborne 9th, Roman Baderview is still 10th. The rest of the field, hard with damage and just trying to survive today. But the pace car is off. We'll see what Carpenter does on this restart, if he's a factor or not, if we're going to have another caution. We're going to work lap number 11 to 32, and the green flag is back out for Barney Ward. He has Aaron Williams Jr. on his back bumper. Williams does have some damage. He also has a couple of tire rubs he didn't watch out. Looks like everybody mostly gets by Carpenter. Whoa, Michael Norman just by hooked Aaron Reed. He can't catch a break on these restarts. Everybody keeps hooking him. Last restart was Seth Cole. This time it was Michael Norman, but he keeps it going. He's actually getting an advantage by whenever that happens. He about passed Charles Jackson for 4th. And the caution is out again. Good Lord. Can't even get through a lap with it. Oh, the wreck happening. And Chris Dollarton's in it. Xavier Livingston might have had a piece of it. There's Luke Walker, and there's the 7. Ricky Hawk is involved in again. Joshua Mudd, a lot of damage. Ooh, look out, guys. And looks like everybody else is fine, but I don't know what's the deal with these drivers wrecking so frequently. Definitely Ricky Hawk's day is over. Chris Dollarton looks like he's done for the day. Joshua Mudd could be also done. That 51 car has been used up today. That West Coast Chevrolet, every inch of that car has been hit, it looks like, today. Tough break for Xavier Livingston. We'll have a couple of drivers going to pit road. James McLeod has some side damage in that 34 car. I don't know what happened to him. But we are under caution once again, this time for another multi-car wreck, it looks like, for the 3rd time today. We'll check the replay out and see what happened this time. Now, I don't know exactly what is going on with everybody wanting to overdrive turn number 1, but Chris Dollarton apparently does the same thing everybody else does. He has Sam Young under him, but he's nowhere near him. Instead, Dollarton just drives it in there trying to clear the 51. Just they get together, and I think you know the rest. Oh, Sam Young, he actually does go back down into him, and that ends up being the factor that got them together. They're still wrecking. I believe a wreck happened behind them. Ooh, Luke Walker right hit the wall. Yep, that's what happened. Ricky Hawk, Joshua Mudd, and Liam Ervig slipped by there. Luke Walker did as well, even though he smacked the wall before that. That 3 car definitely got away with that one. Great job by Liam. And then they're up here. This is what happened to McLeod. We're just going to show you. They're 4 wide. Danny Wells, Jack Rasmussen, Richard Johnson, James McLeod, and Mike Becker. Ooh, the 34 and the 43. They're going to get together and hook into the wall. More damage for the 34, or actually for the 43, and then added to the 34. That is your defending Mountain Dew Race Series champion that's getting into it with other people. He doesn't have the same luck here in the Nationwide Series. He hasn't found that magic yet. Still looking for his first win in this series, even though he's the all-time winner in the Cup Series. But he's hoping to find it this season, but that was why we're under caution again. Take you back for the restart once again, as Barney Ward, surprisingly, is still your race leader. What? We're back once again. A couple more drivers dropped out. No surprise. Ricky Hawk and Chris Dollarton both dropped out of the race. Carpenter's still on the inside, a lap down, but he hasn't been that much of a factor so far. Surprisingly, the 8 car, Joshua Mudd, actually continued on. He's still in the race. And you see the rest of the cars have been banged up here at Twinex. Been a rough day for a lot of these drivers, but we'll head back to the front now. Barney Ward just, he's leaving these cautions because it's allowed him to lead every lap and trying to seal that first win that eluded him last season. He's been trying to win so bad in this series. He's trying to go for another champion. He's trying to go for the championship again this season, like last season. He wants a better ending to his story. He wants to be in the championship. He'll be up on stage and everything this season when we head to Homestead, or wherever the season finale may be. Honestly, I don't know what the schedule is supposed to look like. I haven't created it all yet. But he pulls out, and they're banging again. Michael Causey and Aaron Williams have been into it all race long. Charles Jackson has as well. These three have had a lot going on, and I've been a lot of friendly love loss right there for these drivers. Causey just did a slide job that time to Aaron Williams. If these guys, they're smart, they had bad race, I believe. I don't know if anyone besides Barney Ward had a good race. Oh, Jackson and Williams are still revving doors. And Seth Cole just got turned by Michael Norman. And Cole, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. Did he get hit? I think he's fine. Yes, he's fine. Caution is out. Charles Jackson slides almost into his teammate Michael Causey. They're racing back to the line. Let's take it easy, guys, on the cool down lap. Be nice, man. The 4th caution is out today. Let's all be nice to each other. Charles, don't wreck Kevin again. Or Aaron, whoops. Oh well. Well, that was interesting. And a couple of friends right there, Michael Norman and Seth Cole, get into each other. There's Michael. I believe he has a lot of damage to that Chevrolet now. Yeah, you see the damage on the right side, and unfortunately for Seth, he's going to get the raw end of the deal. He's going to be in the back now. And there he is. DNN SCRA sponsored Chevrolet out of Twinex Racing. Was hoping for a good run today here at Phoenix. A little bit of front end damage. He might be okay, but he's going to be so far back in traffic now behind these slower cars. Seth's bid for a top 10 may be over for the day. Tough break for him. But we're under caution again for the 4th time today. We caught a glimpse of it, but we're going to check it out on the full replay. What happened between Michael Norman and Seth Cole. Battling for 6th place here. Seth Cole is trying to clear Michael Norman. And I don't think Michael had any intention to wreck Seth. He's on the inside of him. Looks like everything's fine. And then, oh, Seth's just going to slide just too much. Michael doesn't give. And they're in the wall. Michael continues on. Seth goes for a spin. Keeps up against the wall. Nobody hits him. I don't think you. But does a great job avoiding him. That's a very good job. That's a tough break, though. You know, a couple friends don't want to be the ones getting into each other, but Michael has to feel really bad about that for Seth. Doesn't look like that was intentional at all, but Michael's car might be hurt just as bad. Look at the damage on the passenger side of that Taxslayer Chevrolet. But that's what happened there. We'll head back now for the restart and see what happens, as these 3 drivers have been battling pretty hard. We'll see what happens in the next restart between them, as Barney Ward continues to lead here as he's went wire to wire so far today in that 32 car. Alright guys, we're back here again. Nobody dropped out of the race. Seth Cole is now 33rd. Michael Norman dropped to the 15th position. Let's get ready for this restart. Barney Ward, you're still your race leader. Michael Causey 2nd. Charles Jackson 3rd. Aaron Williams 4th. Aaron Reed is in 5th. Joshua Osborne moved his way up to 6th. Good run for him so far in that Dodge. Jack Richards is 7th. Rohit Raderview, his teammates in 8th. Trent Dunn has moved his way up to 9th. And brother Zohar is in 10th. And these two had problems in the Cup Series last season at Phoenix, where Zohar actually wrecked Trent, basically took him out of the championship hunt for the Mountain Dew Race Series championship. I don't think there's any love lost from these two drivers. And I believe they got into each other in another series as well, so Well, keep an eye on the brothers back there. They don't have a good history here. And they're going to slide by Randy Carpenter on the restart. I hope we get a couple laps in. That'd be nice. Michael Causey this time. He's right there on Barney Ward. Oh, Michael Causey! Oh, he got a hell of an assist from his teammate Charles Jackson. Not the one you were expecting. Battle for fifth back there. Joshua Osborne just slid by Aaron Reed. He's going to try to take it. Oh, we got the 3 Gibbs cars right there around him, surrounding him actually. Aaron Reed and Jeff Richards right there, and then Rohit Vaderview right there on the bottom in the 11. And now we got battle for second. Charles Jackson bounced off the door of Michael Causey. Causey is tied for the all-time wins list in this series. If he could win today, he would pass Ryan Acosta, who drives the 09. I have not seen Ryan today. He's not been up front. He would pass him for the all-time wins list, so there's a lot on the line for Michael. He would love to become the all-time winningest driver in the Mopar Nationwide Series, and the caution is out again. Surprise, surprise. Randy Carpenter looks like he was involved. There's a car smoking. That is Zohar. Uh-oh. Zohar Mudden, the 99 Toyota, is in trouble. Smoking. We got a wreck on the front straightaway. Joshua Mudd, Jack Rasmussen, Daniel Voiles wrecked. Daniel Hummel has damage. He got involved. Jake Rogers, Richard Johnson. I don't know if Austin Ogle got a piece of it. Xavier Livingston. There's Luke Walker. He's involved. There's Jake. Michael Norman was in it. Mike Becker's in it again. I don't know if James McLeod or Danny Wells were in it or not. Trent Dunham was in it. Oh, no. Please don't tell me the 24 and the 99 got together. If Trent and Zohar get into it again at Phoenix, I will not believe that. That would be like the 3rd time I've seen that happen. Twice in my series now. But I have a very bad feeling it happened around them. But we are under caution again, and Seth Cole was in it. I did not know Seth was in it. He's on pit road in the 52 car. Oh, man. A lot of drivers got taken out right here. But again, we're under caution for the 5th time today. Barney Ward still your race leader. We got to see what the heck just happened here at Twinex. Well, I'm just going to go back a whole lap before the wreck happens and let you just watch and see what happens. Okay, they get hung in behind Randy Carpenter here. Zohar sneaks under his brother Trent. Justin Williams sneaks on by on the 29. Trent's trying to clear Randy Carpenter. They're basically 4 wide right here. Zohar and Trent, they are making contact right there. They're rubbing doors. They know their history with each other here. So, we'll go a lap ahead now where we are. Zohar's going to dive it in there in front of Sean Henley and Alex Jones. And Trent right there on the outside of him. And I can't believe this. Zohar smacks Trent's once. He's like, okay. He's going to keep sliding up. Trent's had enough. Trent's going to hook him in the wall. And there you go. And Sean Henley, how did you get through that? Holy cow. And Trent Dunham and Zohar Mutton once again get into each other at Phoenix. Richard Johnson, how did you slip by? Wow. I don't know how they did that. I don't know where the other wreck happened at then. Does Seth get in the back of Zohar? Oh, he does. Oh. There's where Seth Cole gets into it. Right into the back of Zohar. And there's more cars. Oh, they wrecked back here. I'll have to go back and check that out. Look at these drivers racing back. Danny Wells and Richard Johnson are rubbing doors. Don't tell me they're about to go 4 wide. Jack Rasmussen hits Sam Young. He gets hit by Daniel Hummel. Oh, there they go. They're clipping. Danny Wells in as well. Sam Young. Joshua Mudderman, Jack Rasmussen. Richard Johnson had it cleared. Daniel Hummel. Oh, James McLeod got a piece of it. There's so much going on at once. I can't even keep up with it. Daniel Voiles is spun around the front straightaway once again. Daniel Hummel's trying to clear him, but he has McLeod under him. Get together. McLeod gets hooked. He spins, but he's okay. Mike Becker slips through that. Austin Ogo, not so lucky. Go up here again. Richard Johnson slams on the brakes. Oh, he just catches the back of the 77 car. Where's Mike Becker must have not got involved in it then. Trent Dunham, look at the damage on his car. Danny Wells spun around, but it looks like he's fine. He started out back. He was like 41st. He's just trying to work his way up through these wrecked cars, and now he got involved in a wreck. The defending champion has not had a good start to the season so far, and there's more damage now to that 5 car. We'll have to round on board and see what Sean Henley saw. That was a crazy avoidance right there. I don't know how he didn't get in that wreck. We're going to go back a whole lap again, and we'll let you see what Sean Henley saw between the brothers right here. The rivalry that's been igniting ever more, no matter what season it is or what series it's at. But it doesn't matter. When these two are together at Phoenix, things tend to happen, and nothing has changed as Zohar and Trent get into it once again here in Phoenix as you ride on board with Sean Henley in the Subway Ford. There he goes, Carpenter. There's Alex Jones. Oh, the burner sandwich. So hard trying to run the doors. Already tumbling up right there. He's running up the hill. No, it's trouble brewing in this corner. So hard to do the slide drop. Get for none of it. There's the bump. Now Trent's gonna hook him. He's gonna slam it into the wall. There it is. Boom. I don't know how he got through it. Alex Jones. Looked like the 31 got a little bit of it. I don't know how he got through that. And Richard Johnson back here, while we're right here, I want to see how close he was to get in this wreck. Oh, after we do this, I gotta look at that wreck behind him with Jake Rogers and them. He sees smoke, sees smoke, sees smoke. He's sliding sideways. There's more of the back almost got into him. And now we're gonna go back a lap. Gotta see what happened right here with Michael Norman and them while I'm here. Randy Carpenter's right in front of him. Jake Rogers. He's actually getting held up. Michael had to be frustrated right there. He's already falling back even more. The frustration must build. I don't know, actually, maybe Jake has a part of this. He's going to slide up, slide up. Michael's already, he finally got under the 30, but the 12 is there, and there they go up in the wall together, those three. And they go for a spin. So carnage continues here today at Phoenix. All these multiple wrecks. And Barney Ward's going to come out of this leading still. We'll go back now finally to the restart and see what's going to happen here in the conclusion of today's race here in the Dollar General 200. Alright guys, we are under 10 laps to go, so there will be no lap cars, so Carpenter will be in the back. Trent Dunham, Zohar Mutton, Seth Cole are out of the race. Everybody else continued on. Barney Ward has led every lap so far. He's been unaffected by all of this with all these wrecks. He has stayed out front, kept his nose clean, and has the biggest smile in the Mopar Nationwide Series today. If he can just hang on and finally get that win, Phoenix might become his new favorite track. Find luck, come here. But Barney started on the pole. Kazi and Charles Jackson, Aaron Williams have tried to make moves at him, but they haven't had a chance to because they raced so too hard. And the green flag is back out. We're back racing here at Phoenix. Aaron Reed making a move to the inside of Aaron Williams for fourth. And Charles Jackson under Michael Kazi. He actually got the inside this time. Jackson had his best opportunity to get around his teammate finally. But does Kazi get the run on the outside? This time about 4 laps to go. And look at Joshua Osborne. He's threading the needle going between Jack Richards and Aaron Williams. He's going to get around both of them. There's the 81 car up into the top 5. What a great run for Joshua Osborne. His teammate Chris Dollarton wrecked earlier. Oh, Kazi, don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck. Woo! Smart driver right there, but oh, they're 3 wide. Kazi did the smart thing, got off his teammate and didn't let that wreck happen. Yo, Joshua Osborne just smacked Aaron Reed up into Michael Kazi. That's not going to help. Oh, Jackson got loose. Oh, don't wreck. Aaron Reed is a pinball right now. We got 3 laps to go. They settle it out for the most part. And Joshua Osborne is up to 3rd. He's going for 2nd on Charles Jackson. Oh, we're going to touch doors. There's no caution, I believe. I think we're still green. Barney Ward is loving this as Joshua Osborne has taken 2nd place away from Charles Jackson. Osborne is the car on the move right now. So look through the field one time at some of these drivers. Rohit Vader and Aaron Williams hitting hard. There's Justin Williams, a rookie. Alex Jones, there's Ryan Acosta. And I think the caution's out. With 2 laps to go, I think the caution, it is over. The race is over. Barney Ward is going to go to victory lane today. Look through this field real quick and go backwards this time. There's James Qualls. There's Brody Banta. Dylan Young. Driving. I'm talking about Mike Becker. I don't know if he has damage. I don't know who got in this wreck. There's Austin Ogo. He's driving to the apron. It might have been for him. But we're going to take the white flag. We'll have to hurry and go check the replay before they get the white flag. So we'll go check it out real quick to see what brought the 6th and final caution of the day here at Phoenix. Well, it actually was a simple wreck. As you see here, Luke Walker's back here racing among these damaged cars. Xavier Livingston's going to come up here, and Xavier just going to hook the 2 car last week's winner and spin him around. He actually does a 360. He keeps going, but they brought the caution out. I don't know why. That should have been okay. The track was cleared. But the man that's happy that caution came out is Barney Ward, who's finally going to go to victory lane here in the Mopar Nationwide Series. We'll take you to the checker flag and get the results from today's race. Alright guys, we are back. And I don't know who dropped out. I believe I saw Austin Ogo. Yes, Austin Ogo did drop out. He had just went to pit road for some reason. I don't know. He just randomly retired. But Barney Ward, who had been looking for so much opportunities to win in this series, is finally going to get his chance. He's going to do it in a dominating fashion. He's going to lead every lap here today at Phoenix, aka Twinex International Raceway. And Barney Ward is finally going to go to victory lane in the Mopar Nationwide Series. He takes the Dollar General 200 here at Phoenix. The Turner Scott Motorsports Chevrolet of Barney Ward will be in victory lane with his new sponsor Duraline on the car, which will be pretty happy. I don't think Dollar General will be because he's not on the car this week, but oh well. Things happen. But congrats to Barney Ward, who finally goes to victory lane in the series. And in an ironic way, he does basically, well, if history repeats, it's going to be pretty weird. First races at Daytona, we had John Dillon win in the Cup Series last week, and then he did the same thing in the Nationwide Series last season. There was a pattern there. Now Barney Ward picked up his first win, the exact same race, same number and everything as he did last season in the Cup Series. Now he does it in the Nationwide Series. How things have been patterning up pretty much lately have been pretty kinky. But Barney Ward's your winner today. Joshua Osborne, he just stormed his way up through the top 10. He got all the way up to second. What a great run for the rookie. That's definitely going to help him out early in the season. Charles Jackson, strong run in third, even though he had a lot of run-ins with his teammate Michael Causey and Aaron Williams Jr. Aaron Reed, good bounce back week for him. He finishes fourth after having a dismal Daytona. Michael Causey will come home in fifth. Jack Richards solidly in sixth. Justin Williams, another rookie, in seventh, followed by another rookie. Rohit Vaderview in the 11 and 8th. Aaron Williams will drop to 9th, still a solid run for him. He needed that. And Alex Jones in the 31 will round out your top 10. And before I forget, because you guys would kill me if I had to do this again, I probably would kill myself. And Barney Ward is creeping into his pit. Okay. What in the world? I was just sitting there amazed by what the heck he was doing. Anyway, Ryan Acosta will come home 11th, James Qualls 12th, Sean Henley will end up 13th, Brody Bancher 14th, Dylan Young 15th, and the rest of your top 20. Sam Young, James McLeod, Liam Ervig, Jack Rasmussen, and Jake Rogers round out your top 20. Michael Norman will come home 21st. 22nd will be Richard Johnson, Joshua Mudd 23rd, Danny Wells will come home 24th, Daniel Hummel 25th. Then you got Xavier Livingston, Luke Walker, last week's winner, Daniel Voiles, Mike Becker, Austin Ogo, round out your top 30. Randy Carpenter never could get his lap back. He ends up 31st. Trent Dunham, Zohar Munn, both out of the race after wrecking each other once again. Seth Cole, his day just went from bad to worse. Chris Dollarton, Ricky Hawk, Cole Daly, Eric Burden, Anthony McCurry, Cody Lamas, Steven Gonzalez, and Rhett Yates, the teammates from DEI, are at the bottom of the results. And we got cars going back on the track for some reason. The track is closed, guys. Randy and Luke. But anyway, we are done here. Thanks for watching, guys. It was a great second race. I will try to determine where we go next week. I'm building the schedule as I go. I'm trying to think ahead. We're going to go to a lot of random tracks in this series, like I said last season. So we'll get off sync with the Cup Series pretty soon. We might go to Vegas next week. I'm not sure for the Nationwide Series, but should be good. So thanks for watching, guys. Congrats again to Barney Ward on winning today's race. And I will see you guys next time here in the Mopar Nationwide Series. Remember to like, subscribe, and throw a comment if you're racing and everything. And thanks for the feedback, guys. I will see you guys soon.